All right, next, I'm going to show you one of the most overlooked things in Photoshop. Some people hardly ever use this tool. And if you're graphically challenged, you're going to love it. So come over to the toolbar, and right below the type tool, little icon here, you'll find another little icon. It's the custom shape tool. Now, it may look like the rectangular or the rectangle tool is selected. It might look like that. Click on it and you'll find the custom shape tool on the bottom of the menu here. Select that. And I want you to come all the way up here where it says shape, pull this down, and look of all the shapes we have here to use on our e-covers. Registered trade, look at that, the registered trademark thing. I mean, there's so many different things. Look at this just check mark here. I mean, how cool would it be to use that check mark in some like business e-cover or something like that? I can double click on that and then my cursor changed to a little crosshair. What I'm going to do is come over to the layer, and looks like my background layer is selected right now. I'll just make a new layer in between my background colored layer, layer 1, and also my layer with all the black shapes on it. I'm going to come right over here and hold down the shift key on the keyboard, and I can draw out this check mark. Look at that. How cool is that? I'm going to go ahead and release the mouse, and I'll just grab the move tool. I can move this around. Look at that. And I can move the layer above this other layer here and have it like coming out of the side. And since it's a shape layer, I can resize it and it will not lose any quality in the shape. I can come up here to edit and free transform the path. I'll just come down here. You can just go free transform the path and hold down the shift key, and I'll click on one of the sides here and just look at this. Okay, so you get the idea, right? And if you want to change the color of the shape, it's really easy to do. I'm going to go ahead and press the enter key on the keyboard, double click where I see this color here, the color of my shape on this layer. Double click on that, look what happens. The color picker comes up. I'm going to select blue or another kind of blue here, or darker blue, and click OK. And bingo, it just changed to that darker blue. Simple as that, folks. If you don't want to see the path around the shape, just click on the little shape mask there. And I'm going to move that below again, see what we can do here. And I got the move tool selected. So look at this. This would be a great background for an e-cover. Look at this. There's just so many things you can do. Okay, so you get the idea. I'm going to go ahead and just delete this. But you know what? I want to show you something else. Go ahead and click on the custom shape tool again. Select it. And I want you to come up here to the custom, to the shape preset picker here. I want you to come right over here to the right, little button here with an arrow on it pointing to the right. I want you to click on that and come down here and look at all these different shapes we can load into Photoshop. Look at this, a whole collection of arrows, banners, frames, music stuff, nature stuff, just different objects, ornaments, and different shapes that you can use on your e-covers. It's all right here, folks. You don't need a clip art collection or some ugly, annoying clip art you'll find on the web. Use these shapes. They're really high quality. They're vector path shapes, so you can resize them, and they're not going to lose any quality. I'll come over here and select arrows, and it'll ask me if I would like to append or just replace. I'm going to click on append, because what append will do is just add those shapes on to the shapes that I already have on my shape preset picker. So check this out. Look at all these cool shapes. This is awesome. Check this one out. I'll double click on this. Let me select, I'll make a new layer on the layers palette, and I'll change my foreground color to white, and I'll draw out this little squiggly little arrow here. Isn't this cool? I mean, I can think of a million ideas on what I could use this shape for on an e-cover, and I'm sure you could too. So the shapes are really already there for you in Photoshop to use, okay? They're there. Have fun with them. And let me see if there's anything else here. Just don't leave your layout all one color. Experiment. And don't be worried if you're not ever stuck with the color. You can simply just click on the layer or the shape, come up here to adjustments, hue and saturation, and just adjust the hue. And you can change the color anytime live. You don't have to select the paint bucket, fill it in, select the paint bucket. You just come in here with the hue and saturation and move the hue slider, adjust the saturation, like the brightness of the color. You can adjust that and just pick the one that you think that works best for you. And then just go ahead and click OK. It's as simple as that. So that is it for this course. And the next course, we will be going over type and fonts and how to use that correctly. And now this first portion of the course was not, it's not really complex or anything. I just want you to get in the habit of sectioning things off. Kind of picture in your mind or look around and look at other e-covers and you'll see that they have shapes, different shapes on them. You could run over the side of a box if you want to. I could come over here and click on step 2 and press play and play this action already. And now you kind of you'll have an idea on what I'm talking about. Look at this. I'll come up here to view actual pixels and you can see what we've created so far. All right, folks, we'll see you on the next video. Next video using type and fonts. We'll see you later.